thanksgiving provokes increase. You see certain people, it looks as if God is biased towards them. There's something they know. Every time a man begins to give thanks and give thanks consciously, he opens many channels and many tributaries. Even the economists know that one stream of income is not guaranteed. When you find a man who is established, he has many streams of income. The spiritual way of engendering many streams is through thanksgiving. In Acts chapter 2 verse 47, see what the apostles did. They wanted increase. They wanted expansion. They wanted breakthrough. And unfortunately, Jesus was gone. There's nobody to prophesy over them. You know, when you are somebody who is pastor's boy or prophet's son or apostle's disciple, all the time, everything about your life, you want him to prophesy. The day God makes you a leader, you will now understand that that channel you were using is for children. Because who will prophesy for WF Kumuyi now? Who will lay hands on him? Who will now come and look at Pastor E. Adeboye and lay hands on him and say, every month I lay hands on you? Such people are no more. So they need to know something that walks beyond laying on of hands. And that is the place the apostles were. They were direct disciples of Jesus. Now Jesus is gone. There's no senior apostle to lay hands on them. There's nobody to prophesy over them. They needed technologies of the Spirit that will make for sustenance of what was happening when Jesus was with them. Remember, when Jesus was with them, everywhere they went, there was multitude. There was increase. Now Jesus is no more. Nobody knows them. And they need to sustain that level of multitude. The Bible said, as they gathered together, they praised God and gave thanks. And he said, daily, God added to the church such as should be saved. So when you came into their congregation, you couldn't tell the difference between when Jesus was present in the body and when Jesus was absent in the body, because they had built a technology that caused Jesus to be walking with them as though he was still present. He had bodily gone to heaven, but the impact remained. And the way they sustained that impact of extraordinary increase was through thanksgiving. As they gave thanks, they kept increasing. As they gave thanks, they kept increasing. Every time a man gives thanks, he makes himself a candidate of ever increasing breakthroughs. There is something that makes a man to keep becoming bigger and bigger. The name is thanksgiving. Jesus himself, in John chapter 6 verse 11, he had taught for 3 days. They were in the wilderness. There's no company that can provide resources. There was no money anywhere to buy it. And even if the money was there, you couldn't generate food enough for 5 million men. How do you start?